Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, the aftermath of that fight is still on fire. It's almost like one of the Hawaiian volcanoes that's still erupting. You know, it's like that aftermath of a bad parking lot fight, you know, where the business of the restaurant or wherever that fight took off, that brawl took out, it just ain't right. Business ain't right now. And people all over Twitter ain't happy right now. Matter of fact, Elon Musk done took the bird off Twitter and put an X on it. I guess because of how the whole fight went with Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford. Elon Musk, he must have put some money on Earl Spence because he done took the Twitter logo off. Good God, cold-blooded. But getting on into the meat of things, man. Oh man, when I say the aftermath is going crazy, it's going crazy on social right now, or what some people say, social media. Look, man, we got Shakur and we got Devin Haney going at each other, and you know Shakur, you know he on one right now because his man, his trainer, his mentor, his brother, his big homie Terrence Bud Crawford done became undisputed 2-time. Just like who? Clarissa Shields, 2-time undisputed. The only 2 undisputed male and female undisputed champions in the 4-belt era. Yeah, and that, my friend, is facts. So now we got channels after channels going at each other's throats. We got people pulling up screenshots on other people's pages, trying to discredit them, telling them, oh, you ain't picked nobody, and oh, you picked the wrong guy, and you don't know nothing about boxing, and Roger Mayweather said this about a lot of y'all. I mean, boy, it is going on right now. It is cooking in them streets. But you know, the crazy thing is out of all of this, we really still haven't heard back from, you know, Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence after all that has went on. And of course, rightly so, them guys need to take a moment, sit back, soak in all that went through on this weekend. Because I tell you, that fight was, it was amazing. All I can say, incredible, unpredictable, unprecedented. I don't know what you want to call it, but it ain't what a lot of people thought it was going to be. It ain't even what I thought it was going to be. You know, hey, didn't care who won. I mean, you know, it was on me, may the best man win type of thing, you know. I try to tell people, look, my first name Terrence, so I really couldn't go against Terrence, but hey, Earl Spence, I was a fan of him as well. So really, to me, I didn't care who won. Seriously, you know, I see how a lot of people do because they are a fan of the man. I'm a fan of boxing, you know. Now, I'm a fan of certain boxers, but unfortunately, in this fight, I was a fan of both of them. You know, can't you be a fan of 2 people? You know, or do I have to just choose one person because I'm you know, I got a YouTube channel or whatever? No, I didn't choose nobody. I didn't care who won, but I was not expecting Earl Spence to lose that way. Now, that's the only thing I got to say about it all. And that's for real. You know, all the arguments aside, you know, I just thought it was going to be a good competitive fight. I thought it was going to be a war. I was looking for the Hagler Hearns, but it won't none of that. It won't none of that. It was like Mayweather versus Canelo 1. It was just one-sided when you thought that it's supposed to be divided. God, I mean, wow. And like I said, it's a lot of things that could have went wrong before the fight. And Errol Spence said, you know what, hey, I ain't gonna cancel this fight. I'm gonna fight. Because honestly, for real, he looked too skinny in the face, y'all. Y'all gotta be real with y'allself. That man did not look the same. Now, yeah, you can say his timing was off and Terence Crawford timing was better. Yeah, but it just wants something right about that, and it ain't saying that like I wanted Errol Spence to beat Terence Crawford and win. It's just that I thought it was gonna be a historical war, something people could talk about to say how back and forth it was, but you got to give credit to Terence Crawford. He went in there and did exactly what he's supposed to do. Now, what I do want to clarify with everybody is that I'm not trying to make no excuse at all for Errol Spence, because you know what? If he went in there weight drained, that was his fault. If he went in there and he won't really prepare for the timing, that was his fault. If he overtrained in sparring and left it all in the sparring gym and instead of saving some for the fight, that was his fault. I've seen that many a times. I've seen guys overtrain for a fight because they so gung-ho and possessed over the fight, they actually leave all their energy in training. So by the time they get to the actual fight, they are wore out. Now, if you remember correctly, in the fight, Errol Spence was actually warming up before the last fight was even over with. So did he overtrain? Because we saw in that same instant, Terence Crawford was sitting down, chilling and relaxing. So it's so many nuances to boxing that people don't understand or realize or even care about. You know what I mean? The casual, y'all don't care about that stuff. Only the trainers and the coaches know about this stuff. Nutritionists know about this stuff. It's about how you lose the weight, how you put the weight back on. You can lose weight too fast. You can lose 1 pound too fast and make yourself sick. Do you understand that? So, hey, credit all due to Terence Crawford though. So let me get back to where it's supposed to be. He did what he's supposed to do. He showed up in condition. He showed up ready to win. So I don't want to hear nothing about no excuses, no lies, no conspiracy theories, this, that, and the third. Unless that evidence come out, that we can't refute, then I'm not going to hear nothing else. It's just a bunch of people trying to come up with their own theory. And we just got to be honest with ourselves. 2 men showed up in that ring. 1 man was going to win. And that happened. That is a fact. Before the fight, I said, may the best man win. And that is what happened. I said that it's going to come down to the trainers and the corners. Who can make the adjustments? And that happened. Errol Spence had a chance to readjust after that first knockdown, after the second knockdown, and even after the third knockdown. But he obviously couldn't. Obviously, Terence Crawford power did transcend. It did come up to welterweight. So, hey, how you gonna argue that? Why would you argue that? Why would you want to argue and try and discredit somebody that won? That's when you're becoming a fanboy. That's when you're becoming an icon lover. And we're supposed to love humans, right? So that's what it's about. It's about loving humans, loving both of those fighters, loving that both of those fighters dared to be great to get in that ring. Somebody was gonna lose. What don't you understand about that? And credit to those that chose Errol Spence. Credit to those that chose just Terence Crawford. Credit to those. It's gonna always be people like that. They're gonna just ride with that one person. But I'm sorry, unfortunately me, I have a long list of fighters that I love and that I follow. Fighters that are not even fighting no more still. Like Jordanus Ugas. Because you know what? He was a warrior. He fought everybody that he needed to fight. Sean Porter, he was a warrior. He fought everybody he needed to fight. Earl Spence, he was a warrior. He fought everybody he needed to fight. And the list goes on and on and on of favorite fighters I have. That's me. That's me in my house. You can't tell me who to love in my house. How about you go in your house and you do your thing? I ain't gonna bother you in your window. So you can't tell me who to go for and how to choose the way. Oh, you should have chose one person. All that 50-50 stuff is BS. What? Huh? I don't tell you how to tie your shoes and go to work. You know? So don't worry about mine. You know? Mine's working just fine. So the thing of it is though, fellas and ladies, the sport of boxing needs the hero and the villain. The sport of boxing needs the big fish and the fisherman. The sport of boxing needed Mayweather and Pacquiao. They need the animosity because you know what? If it ain't none, you ain't thinking it's fun. You thinking it's a boring fight. But when them guys bumping gums at each other, talking that smoke, you know, saying they want that action, that's what get us riled up for the fight. That's why we got emotions invested in it. See, I've been watching this since 2018. These two guys go at each other. You know? So I got more time invested than a lot of y'all up there bumping your gums. Some of y'all just now getting to the party. Mad late, might I add. But hey, to all due respect, you made it. So congratulations to you. If you feel good about your winnings, if you bet on Terrence Crawford and you made you a little few dollars, or if you made more than that, you made some grands, congratulations. Salutations. Keep doing your thing, you know? I'm just not, I don't bet money on stuff, you know what I mean? I just never been my thing, man. You know, I love the sport of boxing just for the sport of boxing. It did something different for me. It protected me and my brothers from getting bullied in school. That's why I love boxing. See, everybody got their own little reasons for loving boxing. But me, mine's go a little deeper. You know, walking to school, worrying about getting jumped, worrying about my brothers getting jumped. And I'm the only one tall enough and big enough to fight. That's what I had to worry about. That's why I watch boxing. That's why I watch Tommy Hearns. That's why I watch Leonard, Ali, George Foreman. You know, that's why I watched them fighters. I had to sneak and watch boxing because it was coming on too late. It was coming on school weekends, yada, yada, yada. You know, the main event fight come on so late. But it did something different for me. So for all you people that, you know, in boxing and stuff, you got your channels and all, kudos to y'all. You know, some of y'all got channels for good reasons. Some of you got channels for wrong reasons. Some of you got channels just because you think it's something to do. You wanna have your face out there. You wanna try and be famous. You know, but see, that's the difference. You know, I don't like showing my face because I ain't here to be famous. I just want to educate people. I want to be the unbiased guy that allow people to really think and break things down and look at it from both sides of the coin. That's me. Two sides, a head and a tail. Flip it. The same way Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence flipped that coin and Terrence Crawford won that coin toss. See, some stuff is already etched in the universe. Some stuff, all you got to do is just keep moving in life. What the Rocky say? It ain't about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you get up and keep going forward and taking them punches. Because the world is going to beat you down. It's going to beat you down and hope to keep you there. But you got to want to get up. You got to want to keep fighting. Same thing Earl got to do if he wants his belts back. But I gotta say this though. If he is going to invoke that rematch, he better take a lot more time to train in between this one. For real. He don't need to be talking about no September fight. I don't know what he was thinking about. That boy said he want to run it back September, close to the end of the year. I would say the beginning of next year. I would say probably April of next year. You know, somewhere around there. Yeah. But I don't know. You know what I mean? I tell you this much. I do want to see Devin Haney and Shakur fight. So with that, you know, that's all I got for you in this video. You already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and cop you some merch. And definitely go to Universe Boxing on that Discord. Sign up to that Universe Boxing. I'm telling you, something big is brewing in that storm in there. All right? Peace.